YouTube and Twitch, welcome back yet again to another stream. Can you believe it? Listen, it's only been a week since the last stream, so I feel like that's pretty impressive. I've done some offline grinding. It's also really great that my nose decided to get stuffy the second I started the stream. That's awesome. That's actually perfect. So we're gonna do some more DLSS testing today. I have done some offline grinding, like I said. I have installed late. Okay, yes, it was late. Listen, I was eating my chips and salsa, and it took longer than I thought. Here's the deal. We're going to be doing some head-to-head comparisons. No restarting the game bullshit anymore. And there goes the monetization. We're just going to do it straight up. I'm going to collect a bunch of different screenshots. Maybe I'll be able to make a video about it this week. Maybe. And screenshots aren't the only thing. I'm going to have to get videos with it too. So, but that should be easier. All of that should be easier. With the power of friendship and the power of this new DLSS GLOM tool. That's what it's called. The Global Override Module. I believe it's called module. I forgot what it's actually called. But we're going to use that. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. There's some really cool little debug things in there too that I wanted to show off. So we're going to do that too. We're going to do all that stuff. I'm really excited to do it. Let's get her done. Let me grab the usual stuff. Let me ping the Discord like I always forget to because I'm just such a good streamer. I'm so on top of it all the time, and I never forget to set anything, ever. Let me go ahead and do that. Boom. Set the game. Can't forget that either. Dude, I'm so stuffy now. What happened? Hold on. My god. Holy shit. I better not be getting sick. Oh, if I'm getting sick, we're gonna have a problem. Oh. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be mad. At businessman. New. Let's see. New. What should I even ping? I don't know what to say. More DLSS testing now with DLSS GLOM. Get in here ASAP. Boom. Get the live stream. Boom. Twitch. Boom. We're good. We're locked. Send it. Wait, is that the right link? I don't want to fuck it up. Was that the right link? It wouldn't be the first time. It was the... Oh my god, I'm a genius. Send it. Launch Tarkov. Kaboom. We're good. Oh, I didn't get the alerts on. Hello. I didn't get the alerts. That would be smart. I also want to ask something. Tarkov feels really dead right now. Is it doing okay? Are we doing okay? Like, the vibe feels like, alright. Like, and it's not like a thing where it's like, you know, it's like, oh, is Tarkov dying? It's like a thing where it's like, it feels like people are over it. Are people over it? Is that just me projecting? Or like, what's going on? Like, it feels like, I feel like I'm not hearing as much anymore. You know what I mean? Unless maybe I'm missing something. Rio, what's up, brother? Good to see you. There are no events going on, so it's a stale point at the moment. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Carbon, what's up, man? I'm back. People are like, oh, I'll see you in a month. Oh, fuck you. I'm back. Back on my bullshit. That was really cringy to say. But I'm back. I am here. I'm not dead. Got a protein shake too. Fucking locked in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure I disabled my DLSS thing anyway, so I don't know why I don't know why I launched it. I gotta turn that on first. Okay. Do you think they'll continue to update Tarkov as much as before, or do you expect they'll slowly abandon it? I think it's gonna be... It should be like TF2. And I don't think that's crazy to say. I don't think that's crazy to say. I think they should be like, hey, here's our little like seasonal stuff. Here's our, you know, balance patch here and there. Switch up some stuff, add some extra content we got on the side. They're gonna add some new DLCs. I don't know if anybody's gonna give a fuck about that. And then yeah, you know, nothing much. Personally, I was expecting some kind of change by this point for some missing 1.0 content. Yeah, I bet. It's probably not going to come out till the DLC comes out to bring more people back into the game. So this is the global override module. Or mode, my bad. I thought it was a module. Skadoosh. I set this up earlier. Should work. Put on the indicator. Let's find out. A lot of us already escaped Tarkov. I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to be honest. It does feel dead. Mad because you bad. Also, welcome back. What is that? It's a tool that allows you to update the SDK for DLSS in a bunch of different titles at once, and you can specify the file, and they'll be like, all right, do it. Boom. And then you just hit a button, and it does it. Instead of having to like manually swap it and make sure the anti-cheat doesn't fucking freak out or anything like that, you just hit a button. It's great. It's actually awesome. It took a second to get it to work. It was having some issues at first, but now it's good. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna try to escape Tark. I'm not gonna lie. I know I have a bunch of time in this game. Maybe I'll try to escape Tarkov once I graduate college and see if I have more time to do it then. Like, I'll see you in like July, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta take. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not. It's just, you know, I've played for a while. I've had my fix. It's not even like it's not enough for me to want to do it. Particularly because the terminal mission, I mean, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was like, oh, I shouldn't spoil it for myself. But like, I have seen like guides come up where they're like, all right, like, here's the optimal method to get past the black division. You need to put your penis in one hand and then go around this corner, and then make sure that when you switch around the corner, you swap hands from the left hand to the right hand, and then do a 360 fucking duck under this cover. Don't go too far into the cover, or else the black division will run to the left. You want them to run to the right, okay? And when they start running to the right, then you take your hands off your penis. You get out your Glock 17 that you loaded with rip ammo. You hit one in the leg, you kill him, okay? And then you run around this corner. You throw a grenade exactly 45 degrees in the air, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, bro. It's just. And it's fine. And I'm not saying that like the difficulty is a bad thing, okay? I'm not saying the difficulty is like, man, this should be easier for me to do. No, because the difficulty is the point, okay? The difficulty is the point. I'm not saying that, you know, it's a bad thing, okay? I'm just saying it takes a while to do, and it's sometimes very tedious to repeat over and over again, and I'm just not gonna go through all that. Clem will be close to retirement before he escapes, let's be real. Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't know, I'm just enjoying Terra Invicta at the moment. Played some new release. What is that? I've never heard of that game. Also, welcome back, Deep Space. Yeah, I just sent it and fought them like I've had the goons. Yeah, they're basically the goons on crack. And when you make a video about 4.5, probably. I'm showing off some stuff right now in a second. I'd rather spend 4 hours finding mushrooms and berries in Vintage Story than 30 minutes doing a single Tarkov quest. Listen, it's not just the Tarkov quest, like, it's a lot. Like, there's layers. There's layers to the grind that just make it not worth it for me at this point. If I was, like, 18 years old and I was still in college and I had nothing going on in my life that was important enough, maybe, you know what? Maybe... And that's not an insult to anybody else. If I had enough time, okay? If I had enough time that I'd want to dedicate to it, then I'd do it, okay? But the time that I'd spend doing that would be time that I'd rather spend actually trying to like stream or make videos or something or test something or whatever. Okay, so it's just not. It's just, and PvE. Maybe PvE is what I'll do. I don't know, but it just ain't worth to me. It ain't worth. Once I'm done with my college and I have that off my plate, see if I have a bit more free time, then I might, you know what, stream a bit more, try to do it. But it's a lot. It's a lot of time. It is a lot of time. Have you seen how I play? It'd be a lot of time for me, okay? Also, hold on. I gotta get up. I gotta switch the stream. Hold on. I gotta get up and blow my nose, dude. This is bad. This is bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. You can hear me from over here. Does this sound good? Do you guys like this? I can just be over here from now on. Oh man. Okay. It's not the best, but it's better. We're good. Crunchy? Really? You sound far. Well, because I was far. Yeah. Dude, you sound kind of far from the mic right now. Having spent 2 wipes before 1.0 playing PvE, this 1.0 is getting kind of grindy. Well, it's always been a grind, you know? It's been part of the thing. Ooh, my bad. Anyway, feast your eyes on... Also, my degree is in information technology. It's in IT. Shocker, I know. I do have a vid for NVCP settings. It's like a couple years old, though. There's not many settings that I'd recommend even adjusting in there. There's only a couple. And I talked about them in that video. Anyway, here's the deal. You ready? I'm gonna blow y'all's mind. Alright? I'm gonna blow y'all's mind. Feast your eyes. Actually, this isn't the right place. Hold on. Hold on. Not this. Not over here. Fuck. There's snow everywhere. Okay. Screw it. We're just gonna go right here. Okay. You ready? Here we go. Look at that. See that? See the bottom, on the bottom left, you can see the render preset? And I can switch it with a hotkey. I can switch it with a hotkey. No more restarting. No more fucking reloading the raid 50 billion times to test the different presets. That's how we fucking do it around here, okay? That's how we do it. And before Clem gets banned, try me. Try me. You don't have the balls, okay? You don't have the balls to do it. I mean, if they did, what do you... Oh no. I don't know. Anyway. So like, this is the CNN model. This is the Gen 1 transformer. This is all on quality, by the way. Quality upscaling. This one is preset K, which is the also Gen 1 transformer, but it's the one that I prefer, that I ran all the time. This is preset L, which was made for ultra performance resolution. And this, again, quality upscaling. And then this is preset M. Okay. FPS counter. Oh, FPS counter. Ah, fine. Shit. My bad. I do have one performance question. On every other map, I get around 180 FPS. With Streets, I get 100 FPS, but it feels like what? But it feels like 130 plus. What? Are the presets preset, or did you pick the? So the presets are preset. I did hear about. Isn't that with NASA, Rio? I heard something about that. That like NASA's going to use them for collecting data for her something. I think. Welcome back, Laszlo. Don't cream. Oh, looking about government approval for their simulators. That's what it was for. That's He's got to be proud. How many people are developing Cavern Max? Is it just one dude? I don't remember. But Streets is just more CPU bottlenecked. But I don't think. But I don't think the snow has affected performance that much. Maybe it has. I never benchmarked it this time around. So, but it feels about. Maybe the frame time is a lot smoother. Maybe the frame time is a lot. So you should check your frame time graph and see when you're walking around how it looks. Because sometimes a lot of people have issues on Streets where their frame time graph looks like this. And not this, so. We should play Terraria after Vintage Story. That shit's low-key fire when we aren't playing with Drake. Guys, I don't know Drake, by the way, to be clear. I don't know, man. Terraria's still kind of mid, low-key. Love the content. Glad I caught you live. Glad you're here, Greasy man. glad you're here. Hold on. Let's have the protein shake. But this is good, chat, because I can get a bunch of comparison shots and see places where it looks unstable, and then just swap it to my normal preset K, and then check it again. And then I go to preset L. Oh, I gotta change my bind for the FPS overlay because it's conflicting. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. We're back. But I did think... I did test this a little bit, by the way. I went into Gray Zone Warfare, actually, and wanted to test more with these different presets. Let me find a place where we can actually benchmark in here real quick. Let's get a... I was never into RuneScape. I feel like RuneScape is something I should eventually try. For some reason, I thought this was a person in, like, my peripheral. I'm kind of tweaking. Any good settings recommendations for folks running 4K? What's your GPU? Hello, boss. What's up, boss? I've got a 5080 and a 9800 XD. I'm jealous, and you should give it to me. Should I use it? Should I use On plus Boost? Just use On. For something about with that GPU, some of your GPUs. Wait, what? With that setting, sometimes your GPUs goes low when action is intense. And no, that's just because you might be getting into a CPU bottleneck. But also I want to show you guys, before we get into like the testing comparisons and stuff, let's just have a little fun here. I'm going to, I have to remember how to do this. Is it this? Yes, it is. Okay. So now we got a kill cam. All right, now we got a little bit of a kill cam. Okay. And what we're gonna do with this kill cam is we're gonna make it look cool. Hold on. Is it this? Control Alt. This one. Skadoosh. Oh. Okay. Not that one. Nope. Ooh. What do you guys think of that, huh? Depth perception. This is actually, I believe, this is what DLSS sees as one of the parameters. I believe this is a, do they call it the depth buffer? This one I wasn't as familiar with, but I also thought this one looked fucking sick. Because you can see sort of how it views the world a little bit here. And then I can, hold on, which one is it? I think it's this one. Hold on. Oh. I have to find it. There it is. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this one, and the fucking clock's in the way. This is motion vectors. So I don't know if you guys can see it with all the little dots there. It's kind of hard to see. It is just DLSS debug. I didn't make any of this, to be clear. This is not me like fucking like making this shit by hand. This is just the debug tools from the developer SDK that I installed. This is really cool because you can see the movement. Like when I move my gun here, you can see the shadow of the gun basically, right? So you can see how it reads movement. I just thought it was really cool. I was like, I get to see all the different layers, everything and stuff. I'm like, that's really neat. And let me switch my gun so you know it's not like fucking scripted. Look at that. Ain't that cool? Yeah, it doesn't like the snow. But you know, I don't think that's surprising to anybody. I just thought that was cool. You know. This one I think is the coolest though, I'm not gonna lie. They should have an event where it looks like this. But this is not gonna be useful for me to like really test anything or give like the visual comparisons, but I just thought it was a cool little tool for you guys to see like different layers of stuff. And they have, what else do they have here? Oh, this is the other motion vector. So what I didn't understand. Also, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So what I didn't understand was sorry, epilepsy warning. Was why this motion vector, maybe, hold on, wait. Oh. I didn't know I could do that. Goddamn. Okay. I didn't even know I could do that. Okay. Oh, I'm just having fun now. Okay. Hold on, wait. So where do I get this? Okay, this one. And that's the other motion vector ones. There's this one that's motion vector. I guess it's just a different way to show. Oh, there's the other one. Hold on, wait. Ah. Yeah, it's just two ways to show motion vectors. Okay. So let me. Hold on, wait. Can we see this better if I go full screen? I feel like I'm watching a brain rot stream. It kind of is. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's sick. Oh, you can see where it collects all the motion. Oh, that's. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's sick. Wait, what happens when I go in the snow? Not that much, actually, because it's not really covering that much of the screen. Okay, big red. Guys, no, I should totally... Wait. Yeah, this is... I should have it just like this. We're going to big red. I'm gonna kill somebody. They're gonna... They're gonna tune in the stream. They're gonna be like, holy fucking shit. Oh my god, I caught them. Finally, I got them. Anyway, let me close all this shit. I just thought that was cool. I just thought that was really cool. Once I like look into it more, maybe I can get some more insight from those different things, but I just thought that was really neat. I actually don't want to get screenshots from here though. Let's go to like woods with some foliage, because that's where I want to get some comparison shots. Scav pulling into big red. Yeah, I enhanced that shit. I upscale that. This is a preview of when they had drones. Yeah, it's actually leaked footage. I'm on a dev build right now. Someone tag 10 IQ gaming. Yeah, get him in here. Get him in here. Guys, I cheated in Escape from Tarkov. You're not gonna believe this. Okay? I had to see how many cheaters there really were. Alright? For my own eyes. I had to. Let's go to woods. Woods is woods is gonna be good for this. So, let me actually talk for a second. Seriously, and not just fuck around, and actually like discuss some stuff for a second. The thing with preset L, M's fucking useless, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, my guns were empty. The thing with preset L, And I will just say M, but M I don't think is going to be worth it for most people. Preset L is just not as temporally stable, and I think the reason why people like preset L, because I've generally heard that like more people like preset L, like for Tarkov, they're like, holy shit, everything looks so clear and crisp. The issue I have with it is it's just not as stable. Like the reason we were using DLSS in the first place, right, and going through the whole thing when we were changing the input resolution and then, you know, going through that whole lot was because we wanted it to be clear while also being temporally stable. We didn't want the TAA, you know, sharpened to unsharpened blur filter, basically, right? Didn't want to use FXA because that shit's dog shit, and using off, I mean, hurts, right? I want to also note, too, that L is really fucking intensive. Hold on. I hit the wrong mute key. And it still didn't mute. Okay, sorry, we're back. The one thing with preset L, and oh, this is going to be harder to show here than I thought. I wasn't thinking that it was winter. You know, that was sort of not on my purview. Where should I go for this? I need a place I can go easily for this, but I felt like, especially in Gray Zone, for instance, that preset L, in comparison to preset K, and like the older transformer models and stuff, the performance impact is insane. And it's not going to be any better for people on lower end GPUs because of the lack of support for FP8. It's not gonna be good, which really limits the use case of preset L, in my opinion, to higher end cards to begin with. I don't know how well it runs on 50 series because I don't have a 50 series card. I have a 40 series, but it should be fairly similar. And it was not. Oh yeah, I switch that back. Thank you. It wasn't worth the performance degradation, in my opinion. Now, Tarkov's a bit different than Gray Zone, obviously, because you're way less GPU bottlenecked. It's a bit less of a concern. I'm not even going the right way, but I'm gonna just keep yapping as I try to figure out where the fuck I'm going. Which I think then, like, opens the door to possibly using preset L in Tarkov. But I do have to mess with some sharpness sliders and stuff. We're gonna be sort of trying to find the right mix to use, and there's also some artifacts I still want to try to show off. Am I going towards the... that is the edge of the map. Yep, that's the edge of the map. I know that landmark when I see it. So wait, if I'm there, that's the bunk... I gotta go this way. Okay. Got it. Got it. What'd I miss? Question: what power plan do you use? I use the high performance power plan. Minefield, you might have just saved my life. There's no mines here, right? Oh, and you know what? That's why I would escape from Tarkov right there. There was something too, and this is sort of just like me just throwing in random little side talking points. I was watching Hardware Unboxed video on DLSS 4 versus 4.5, and something that I did notice that preset L and M both struggle with, as opposed to preset K, is, I don't know how to say it, but like textures at an angle, their stability. And then that includes foliage as well. To me, like on Foliage L, fuck me, preset L, that you could see it like sort of fizzling, right? And maybe that's the fact that I have 0.5 sharpness on right now. We're going to try and test that shortly once I get over to the sawmill. If I knew where am I going right now? Like for real, what am I doing? It's over there, isn't it? I'm like walking around like a chicken with my head cut off, so I know I'm like not even on this game anymore. What was I gonna say? Let me actually, while we're walking, fuck it. Let me just, for my sake, and I'll talk about it in a second, let me just kill the sharpness on that. And this is quality upscaling still, so... It still looks pretty good. I'm trying to watch the foliage here. I thought I saw it fizzle for a little bit. And that's the minefield. Looking closely at like the bottom half of my screen there. I feel like the stream itself got sharper. Yeah, because it looks a bit blurrier. Okay. Things look okay. Let me switch to... Hold on. Switch to preset K here. Boom. And I believe I can see it. I can see some more ghosting around the gun. But the thing is, the foliage is a bit sharper, or not sharper. The foliage is a bit, what's the word? A bit blurrier. Which actually kind of helps with the presentation here. I think I saw a little bit of fizzling still. The good thing, though, about these upscalers at this point, though, is that you really need to... You need to really start looking into the fine detail to start to see a solid difference, besides when talking about, like, the overall clarity of it and stuff. You need to look more at, like, you know... Ooh. Okay, that bit of grass is a little bit rough. Yeah, you're not going to see this with the goons up your ass now. Is preset J or K better? It's K in my opinion. I've used K for a long time now. That's the one that I prefer. Hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. Welcome back, SecTech. How's DLSS 4.5? It is interesting. I don't know if it'd be something that I'd use all the time. It's a very case-by-case basis. Since when are you running SMT off? Changed, man. Dude, don't you remember at the beginning of the wipe when I was testing with physical cores on versus off, and it gave me a slight performance increase with it off? So I just keep that Tarkov setting enabled, and it's like a between 5 and 10% improvement. If I remember correctly. Clem, I don't remember what I had for lunch. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Back to preset L. I just want to note the performance impact too, so I'll stop moving in a second. Also, oh, I didn't turn off the hunger. I'll have to grab some food. Hey Clem, how was your vacation in the Cayman Islands? Corporate would like an assurance that the Q2 numbers won't raise any sec eyebrows. No, it's... it went great. You know, there should be no concerns. There should be no concerns. I'll ignore the heavenly glow of my overlay in the bottom left. That's unrelated. Unrelated issue there. That's just me, you know. That's just me. Just sort of have that effect. That's kind of a nice place to look at clarity at a distance here. So in this scene, remember we're GPU bottlenecked here, right? And in this scene, preset L is giving us 160 FPS with DLSS on quality. M is giving us 175. Okay. And now if we go back to the old CNN model, which is preset F here, we're 215. Obviously the image now looks a lot worse, okay? Now let me go back to preset K, which is what I ran before. Preset K is running at a 195, it looks like. So what's that math? Hold on. 195 divided by 160. That's about a 22% performance hit. So it's pretty intense. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. I do want to check though. Let me just get a couple screenshots here. I want to put these into and this will be in the screenshot, so I don't have to worry about labeling them or anything. Fuck. I keep crouching because it's not. Control is one of the buttons you have to hit to. Who thought that was a good idea? Why did they say? That's literally. It's okay. I can always unblind that too while I'm doing this if I need to. Let me open up iCat, which is an image comparison tool. You guys have seen me use this before. I need to find my screenshots folder. I'm doxed. Okay. Grab these. KLM. Hey, that's me. What settings would you run on that setup with a 5080 MSI Vanguard and a Ryzen 900? You can run whatever the hell you want, brother. As long as you don't put object LOD quality too high, you can do whatever you want. Keep in mind, Vothe, this is... Also, I fucked up your name, I'm so sorry. This is offline, so don't, like, think, like, oh my god, why am I getting such... You're getting worse FPS because you're in an online raid. That's why. So, you know, don't look at the number here. Most FPS, lowest object LOD quality. Basically. And then highest FOV. And then make sure you're running borderless. And you're chilling. I also think it looks better in cases where the resolution matches the net. Namely on preset LNM. What do you mean by matches net? Like the like with DLAA? Are you talking about just matching just 100% render res? Oh! Speaking of, Noonga, I was on Gray Zone last night testing some of this too. Preset L actually does a better job with Foliage. It was a slightly better job with Foliage than Preset K does in that game. The only issue is that it performs like dog shit. So, you know. That's the only thing. So I will say... And this is a still image, by the way. We're not looking at the image stability in this, but in my opinion, I do think the rocks look a little bit clearer. They're much more... They're significantly more defined, in my opinion. I don't think that's crazy to say. Did they fix the scope issue? I'll show you. Hold on. Okay. There's preset F, J, K, L. So this is the old one, old one, old one, new one, new one, old one, old one, old one, new one, new one. Is it just me or do they now look the same? You can cycle these really quickly, by the way. I don't want to break it, though. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, that fixes it. So there's no blur there. That's the CNN model. Let me go to the transform model. Oh, the transform model really gets the blur in there. Oh, yeah. Hey, Bagabot, welcome back, man. No, like on the second line of the overlay, the final entry is net resolution. That's what you mean. Yeah, where the resolution matches the net. That's what you mean. So you mean matching the native resolution. On plus, I might be stupid right now though. I doubt him. On plus boost or just on. Oh yeah, objectively L&M do a better job. The only thing I don't like about L&M is that they're a bit too sharp. Like it's a bit too Oh wait. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what you mean. It's very similar to the base resolution, though. Hold on. Oh. What does that number entail? I'm learning too, so just hit me with it. I'm gonna sound like a little bit of an idiot. The nice thing of K is you can add sharpness to match L&M. Yeah, in adaptive sharp because of the performance hit. True. See what? Okay, look at the rails on my SR25, right? Like, look at the gun rails as it's just swaying back and forth. Okay, so this is L. Higher FOV is better. Yes. That's M. Right? That's F, which is the old, like the old CNN model. That's J. And then this is what I recommended, K. And in my opinion, I think K is the most stable. Like, this is K. Here's K. Versus L. And I think K just looks more stable. And I think that's because of how sharp L looks. The sharpness is fucking with how it handles that right there. Ow. Ow. I fucking hit my hand. Ah, shit. Ow. I kind of want to run a scav run with preset L, if that's okay, guys. I should get a couple. Oh, I got that first screenshot. Let me run a scav raid real quick. I wonder how bad the grass be when seasons change. Oh, I got an idea, guys. Oh, wait. I don't want this to look like upscaling at all. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna be able to see some shit now. Oh, you bet. This probably looks like ass on the Twitch stream just died. Everybody on the Twitch stream just died. They're looking at 240p now. Oh, man. L does a better job with ghosting too, in my opinion, Noonga. I don't know if you saw that. Or is it... That is how I pronounce it, right? I'm saying that right? I remember being corrected in that, having it be how you say that. If you don't move, it's fine. Yeah, if it stays still... Let me see if the... Hold on. Let me fix the sharpness too, so you guys can actually see what's going on. There was a weird bug with the water. You see how I have like a force field? Here's preset M. Preset M was worse with this. And then this was K. What I noticed with ghosting, and it's way more apparent in Greystone Warfare, I noticed that the ghosting you see on L&M is a lot tighter, okay? And what I mean by that is, like, when you notice the ghosting, it's like more of like a halo effect than it is like, you know, like a trail sometimes. And with Greyzone, there's other artifacts with the lighting and stuff that may make you think it's from the upscaler, but you have to be careful and like differentiate the global illumination ghosting from the upscaler ghosting. That force field is part of SSR. That is part of screen space reflections. That is true. But it's just how the upscaler handles that, which is different. And it's easiest to see like how the upscaler handles that ghosting on that screen space reflection artifact. Because you can see that K had a bit longer of a trail. Then L and M was like, well, L especially was like really, really like a tight, very tight trail, but like you could still see it, right? I think I mentioned before that my custom scaling was at 80% the only time I saw the net match render. That said, I don't know what net actually means, but I think it makes a difference from testing. Okay. Yeah, let me know. I want to know what that is, because that seems like net to me makes it sound like they're calculating something and it's like a net value of some kind, but I don't know what that net value would be. So, important question, Clem. Why don't you switch to DLSS performance or ultra performance when switching to M and L profile? Firstly, this is gonna sound like an actually, but I'm not like correcting you like that. You know, I wouldn't do that. Preset L is designed for ultra performance, and I can't set to ultra performance because I'm on 1440p. So right off the bat, that's a concern. Also, Supa Kika, thank you for the follow. That is a meme, right? I remember Super Kika. It was, what was that? What was that from? I don't remember where that was from. Anyway, side tangent. Preset, I can't test ultra performance unless I did like the thing where I was like, all right, let me run the display at 4K with DLSR and have it scale back down and then run the, no, we're not going to do all that. And I could also force it through other means in the Nvidia profile inspector, but that would also look like complete dog shit. So yeah, so we're not going to do that. Now there is something to talk about when it's like, well, okay, if we know like the rough performance impact, maybe we should start to match like, okay, performance impact to performance impact. So for example, if 1440p on quality with DLSS 4.0, which is preset K, and I'll refer to it as preset K, if we run DLSS 4.0 and preset K with 1440p quality, if that performs similar to preset L balanced, let's say, to match those and then have that be like the quality comparison, right? That is something you can do. The only reason why I'm not doing that for Tarkov is because a good portion of the time you're not GPU bound. I mean, it depends on the map, but you know, sometimes you're not GPU bound, so it doesn't really matter, right? So what you're looking for really is the best image quality, especially since you're going to be performing at a high enough frame rate to begin with, to even if it did impact the performance, it's probably not going to matter that much. And if you're not performing at a high enough frame rate, you're probably CPU bottlenecked in this game anyway. So, you know, kind of defeats the purpose of that testing. I hear somebody outside. They're about to fuck me up. That is a lot of running. Hello? Oh my god. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Brother man! We could talk about this. Whoa, are you PMC? Ah, great. Oh, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. On the scene, on the scene. What do they do to me? What the fuck up? I got one of those too, bitch. Oh! Loser. Skill gap, I fear. Oh! I took down one of them. I took down one of them. I at least took down one of them. Now I can get his username. Just go ahead and get that guy out of here. Yeah, Nikita. Yeah, he fucked with my testing. I'm gonna have to eliminate this guy. Go ahead and obliterate him. Thank you. Appreciate it. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, man. What a fit. I can't even be mad at that. Wow. I can't even be upset with that loadout. I mean, he's just... That is just, I mean... Damn. Only 521 hours? I mean, look at the gun. That is fucking respect. That's some fucking respect. I'm not even upset about that. Oh, I'm a goner. I'm done. Clem, when are we pivoting into... when are we pivoting into a political discourse streamer? Well, funny you should ask. I was really looking into starting a second channel. You know, I really think that would match our vibe, right? I really think that would match what we do around here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, optimization on one channel, running for senator on a second channel, you know? I think you guys think I'm old enough to run for senator, so you know what? Fuck it, you know, might as well just get in it, you know what I'm saying? Might as well just go for it, you know? Oh. That is a perfectly average MDR. I mean, he's right. He's right. I mean, yeah. I wonder who made that. I don't know where I got that from. I have no idea where that came from. I gotta wait 23 minutes for a Scav run. Oh my god. Well, I will say that showed me that even on preset L, in certain circumstances, that was with quality upscaling. Let's bump it up a notch. Let's bump it up a notch, and the way that I need to bump it up, is I need to actually close the game for this. I'm gonna set a custom render res real quick. Actually, let me look at one more thing here on this picture too. Like pixel peeping. No, everything looks okay. See, most of the stuff in a still image is very hard to, like, point out what's better and what's worse, you know? Because it's all about motion, or not motion stability, but stability over time is really the thing that I was having issues with on LNM. So let me go set this up. That's Escape from Naraka. So close. I don't even know what that is. Escape from Tarkov. On. Custom. For scaling ratio, we're going to go to... Should we try... Why don't we try Noongo's preferred here? Let's go for 80% at first. So this is typically, for people who don't know, performance is 50% of your native resolution. So it's upscaling from half that, okay? So like there's different render percentages. You can see them here if I go into this drop down, where you can see like this is where performance is at 50%, and then balance is at 58% of your native res. Quality is at 67, don't say it, percentage of your native resolution. There's an ultra quality option that like is never used, that's 77%. And then 100% is DLAA, but we can't set that because, I don't know, Nvidia hates us or something. It just doesn't work in Tarkov specifically for some reason. FYI, to the right of the main profile list, the house icon. Oh my god. I love you. I didn't know you could do that. That saves so much time, thank you. I've never seen that MBR before. What the fuck is that? It's just short barrel MBR. I mean, not short. It's an average barrel MBR. It's normal. any larger of an MDR, and it's just not really usable in my opinion. It's just not really usable. Yeah, if you use if you use any bigger of an MDR, you're compensating for something, you know. Oh, you edit a lot. Don't look at the whoa, that just exposed me. Hold on. Wait. Also, that I think that also includes the ones that were edited by Glom. When I hit the update button, I think all of those, I think MPI detects all of that. So Glom says it's just cold in Tarkov. It is. It is. It's actually a quarter of the resolution, but okay, Nvidia. Not Glom doesn't change that? Oh, fuck. Shit. Yikes. That's no good. Oops. I was like, I could write that. Nobody's gonna see that, right? Nobody's gonna. No. Nah, video. Yeah, is it? No video. No. I don't like Nvidia. I like Nvidia. I don't like Nvidia. It's like de video. Like I don't like that. I don't like the n. Like I don't like that. Nvidia. Let me tell you, I bought this new graphics card. It's the best graphics card. And I put it into my computer with my 7700K, and I still can't run Tarkov. And I don't know what's going on. BSG is ruining my gaming experience. Like if COD crashes with rebar on, it'll force it off and show a customized profile. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Though I do remember for a good bit of those games, I did change like the profile. So I need more legal cannabis to handle this. Good specification. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's true. Mm-hmm. Preset K makes your 401k go up. That's also true. Ever since I said my disdain for DLSS 4.5, my portfolio's gone through the roof, so I understand the rules. Yep. Yes, he does. Yes, you do. Look at that, chat. I remembered the scene. Do you guys like this transition? Should I change this? Wait a sec. Uh-oh. Oh. Oops, I fucked it. Oops. Oops. I messed it up. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh no. Oh shit. What happened to Tarkov? Oh, fuck. My bad. Damn. I can't. I fucked up doing this here. You have to go back down here, and you have to not have this. You do this, and then you just do that, and then that's how you do it. And I kind of fucked it up, and that's my bad. And then you go back in here, and you hit this, and you do this, and then it'll work. And you know what? And that's my fault. I call him up. I say, Jensen, DLSS is unbelievable. The people tell me it's the best, especially the multi-frame gen. It's the best. And ironically, I just did the literal same thing. Yeah. And only noticed after laughing at you. It happens. I forgot that you can't override it in NPI or else it starts to flip out. Also, Shawackum, thank you for the follow. And Flippis, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Appreciate it, guys. If you didn't know, by the way, we are on YouTube and Twitch. And that's all I can say. Not that you should go to either of those platforms if you're on one of them already. Just point out that they're both there for no reason at all. Let's roll over to streets again. Instant regret for my last comment. What'd you say? What did you say? Did you delete it? I didn't even see it. These statements are not politically motivated. This is not a political discourse channel. You know. It's coming up though, guys. It's coming up soon. Don't worry. We're gonna have the whole set, right? It's gonna be just like it's gonna be just like those dumbass like framed as talk shows. Like they have like one or two people on the fucking like screen. And they're like, "All right, guys, you're not gonna believe this stupid fucking shit that just happened. All right, boom, here it is, boom. Is this crazy, guys? Is it? And I mean, just look at this. This is like you know what I'm talking about. Since it's not a political channel, P320 build showcase when? Why'd you choose that gun? That was the reason. What was the reason for that? I don't even know if I want to know. Clem will debate the state. Yeah, what do you guys think? What are each party's thoughts on the flea market? It's a really good question. Feels like Tarkov performance is consistently getting worse, but maybe that's just me. It's probably the SteelSeries sonar that you have installed on your computer right now. If I just made that shot in from downtown, if you're like, wait, I have sonar installed, is that bad? If I made that shot, somebody's gotta, like, I need a medal or something. That was just a shot in the dark. Anyway, but you're not wrong. That was just a joke. You're not wrong. I will adjust the scene. I was getting to it. Ooh. You see that on the trees right there? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You see that? The sort of dithering on the ends of the tree branches there? Hey Clem, I have sonar. The goat's back. And I mean, you just can't make that shit up. You just can't make that shit up. It's just how I do it. It's just how I do it. It's just... Oh, man. Hold on. I gotta sit myself back down. Paint them happy little trees. And don't be rude to the trees. Nice and easy. Beat the devil out of them. Alright, here's preset L. Ooh. So preset L still has the dithering, but the trees look a lot sharper. P320. Oh my beard. So the trees look a lot sharper with L and M. I'm just trying to look at the, oops. But I wanted that back up anyway. You know what's really funny? Even when I'm on this preset, I'm CPU bottlenecked and offline. Also, I need to change the LOD bias. Noonga, if you're still in chat, would you change it to? Skill issue. 2.5 is ideal. No, I know. I'm talking about the. I'm talking about there's an option in the Nvidia control panel to change LOD bias as well, and that's where it gets complicated, and I start to lose an idea of what the hell I'm doing. What's wrong with SteelSeries and Tarkov? I've had repeated times where people have come onto my live stream. Also, I need to turn up a fan real quick, chat. Sorry if you guys hear this in the background. But I've had repeated times where people come to the chat and they, you know, need performance help and they're having stuttering issues, and then I bring up SteelSeries sonar and I'm like, hey, could you disable the SteelSeries crap in the background? And then their 0.1% lows and 1% lows get significantly better, and their stuttering improves. For 80%, I've been trying negative 2.5, but the technical recommended is 1.25. Is negative 1.25 from Nvidia's documentation. Can you link me, or like link where that says it in the documentation? I think, wait, let me actually check something. I think I have that installed, and I want to actually see what they say about that. Where's my, here it is. Let me look it up. Negative. Aha! I found it, actually. You guys want to read together? You guys want to do some reading? Hold on. Boom. Okay, when DLSS is active, the rendering engine must set up the MIP map bias, sometimes called the texture LOD bias, to a value lower than 0. This improves the overall image quality as textures are sampled at the display resolution rather than the lower render resolution in use with DLSS. So, to put that in simple terms, it's taking the quality of the texture that it is when you're running natively and using that instead of at what the texture would look like if you're running at the low resolution. Ready to do math too? Never mind, I'm closing this shit. No, I'm kidding. Oh, fuck. They even have the equation? Don't do that to me, man. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, man, this is really gonna... Oh, this is really gonna make me look like a nerd. Oh. Okay. As an example, if you use the optimal settings for DLSS performance mode, the ratio render X resolution... Is this one word? Is this meant to be or whatever? Oh, render resolution versus display resolution equals 0.5. Yeah, okay, yeah. As a result, the recommended MIP level bias is -2. I see. Okay. Due to the temporal nature of DLSS, applying the recommended negative LOD bias to the input can sometimes lead to increased temporal stability in the form of flickering and/or more. Hold on. Moire. This will be highly dependent on the scene context, such as texture detail. For those scenes and objects where the flickering can become distracting, it's recommended to adjust the LOD bias to be less aggressive. What is that? I didn't even look at what that. Let me look it up. I don't even know what that means. I just looked up how to say it. Oh, that's what that's called. I know what that is. Okay. So, okay, this is not gonna help. This might not help, but this, so this is like, you know, when you're looking at a texture and it starts flickering like crazy on like a, like imagine like a metal like floorboard or something, and you're at like a tight angle to it and you see it like flickering like crazy. That's what this is. That's what it's talking about. Let's see. You can typically try to adjust the unproblematic content, but without going above, fuck, here we go. Anything less than the recommended value will tend to be softer and blurrier. So this is going to be a trade-off between preservation of detail and aliasing. For fuck's sakes, I wish Nvidia would actually clip the right screen. It doesn't for you on the built-in one? But what the fuck are you reading? I don't understand shit. So this is the official DLSS programming guide. Okay. Can I fix it? I think I can. I think I could, actually. So I just need to figure out how the hell to do this. Do I need to get out my calculator from like college? Where did I put that? Am I wrong in thinking even if I'm on the latest driver for 4.5, if you're running anything other than M or L, you're on 4.0? Yes, but sort of no, you're on the right track. So anything other than M and L, those two presets, so M and L are DLSS 4.5, okay? But some of the other numbers aren't 4.0, or some of the other letters, sorry. So you have, ready? I'll just paint this out really quickly, okay? We're getting out the paint. We're getting out the paint for this, okay? So you have A, oh fuck me. You have A, B, C, D, E, F. These are DLSS, DLSS CNN models, okay? That's what these are, all right? Oh, hello. And then you have J and K, which are the DLSS transformer. I could have done this on a notepad. Transformer. And then you have the newest presets, L and M, which are for DLSS Gen 2 transformer. Okay? And that's what you got. Those are the three you got. And I can't move this one now. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Where's my cursor? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, well. Your mom goes to college? What? Make it bigger? There we go. We're not all 20? Okay. I'm 22, guys. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Okay, I can see it. That's a you problem. No, I'm kidding. I'm telling you, the proper recommendation is 1.25, because negative 0.25 is a log 2, and the negative 1 they add. Oh, we don't know epsilon or native values, so we end up a touch blind there. Gotcha. So I'll try that. I'll try that. Let me set that then. And I want to get a place that I could compare that. What is it set to by default? Where was that? I forgot where the setting was. LOD bias. That's the global profile. I'm an idiot. Am I crazy, or is it... Where do you change it, Noonga? Am I missing where... That is it, right? Is it at... It's not at... Surely it's not at 0 right now. It doesn't make any sense. I'm on the right one. Okay. Is it really at 0 right now? Wait, we gotta change that then. Shit. Let me get, before I adjust that though, let me... Oh. 0 just means you're not changing anything with the driver. Where can I see that? Okay. MS Paint with a dark background and nerd yapping in that voice equals pirate software coded. Don't do that to me. I know. Every time I pull out Paint, I'm like, oh my god, it's happening. Normally it'll apply its own bias if the devs do it right. Doing it in NVPI override. Four by 3 on 16 by 9. Where do you see the aspect ratio? Did I fuck up the aspect ratio? You gotta be worried for a second. Oh, I see, for Vagabond. Oh my god. I was so worried for a second. I'm like, what did I do? Did I fuck something up? Did I fuck something up? Oh my god. Okay, let's go set that negative LOD bias then and come back. It's also starting to get really warm in my room. I may have to crack a window, unironically, and it's still cold as hell outside. Also, yeah, I wouldn't use smooth motion. It seems like there's a lot of frame pacing issues with it recently. But, you know, to each their own. I don't know what the frame pacing issues are coming from, but... Napoleon Dynamite reference. You know I don't get references. You've been around here long enough. You know I'm like... Why did I go... I was about to go back in before I even... Jesus. Let's set this negative LOD bias correctly. Negative. What's the drop down? Does it drop down? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. I can just select. Cool. I don't have to type it. Okay. Let's go back. I want to see how it looks with this now. Maybe that negative LOD bias will help in stuff like Gray Zone Warfare as well. Because Noon Guy was testing Gray Zone Warfare and... Excuse me, L actually looked really good. But the only issue was in the distance, foliage flickers like crazy. Like, it's nuts in the distance. No matter, like, what DLSS version you use, the flickering in the distance is pretty bad. That being said, negative LOD bias with preset K also looks amazing. I want to see now. Now I'm interested. Is this boring? I feel bad sometimes. Because, like, this is the sort of thing that I have to do for some videos, is just to do shit like this, and I feel bad because I just have y'all fucking sitting here. I'm not playing nothing, I'm not doing nothing, I'm looking at fucking, like, booklets, I'm asking chat about shit, I'm like, I'm not playing anything, I'm not doing anything, I'm just sitting here looking at images being like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, that pixel looks a little bit worse than that one. Oh. Interesting. We know what we signed up for. It's good. Basically adds sharpness by loading more actual texture detail and such. Yeah, it makes the texture detail of objects closer to native. Correct? Because that negative LOD bias is in reference to the upscaled resolution, right? So when you set a higher negative, or a negative... Higher negative, you get what I mean when I say higher negative, right? A more negative LOD bias, a larger negative LOD bias. It goes closer to native, right? The native texture resolution, or goes past it. What's the scale there? Normally negative texture bias is really rough because it creates really weird artifacting, but DLSS is kind of like magic and it almost never does it on preset K. Ooh. Have you thought about exploring your Tarkov profile inspector profile for us all to just copy? There's not much that I've adjusted besides the DLSS related features. Do I think process lesson will help you? Do you have a bunch of random crap running in the background and a CPU that has a lot of extra threads? If either of those things are you, then maybe actually, yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that flash. That's my GPU dying. It's done. It's done. Why are there no options for LLM in Tarkov settings? Because it's so new that it's not there yet. Are you going to make a video outside this live stream? I'll try to this week. I'm going to try to. I've got a task that I need to do as well this week, so... Nightbot is working. Oh. What was the formula for the LOD? I got you. Here. I can put this in chat if you want. No, let me... Hold on. Let me just put it in chat for you. Let me open it up on this computer real quick. So you don't have to fucking try to write that down. Go to my stream. Sorry, this is gonna be loud. Oh. Okay, there we go. There it is. Yeah, this whole document is available on the DLSS GitHub page. Okay. Cool, because I'm at work and I can't fully pay attention. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're just vibing. I'm sort of rambling too, so don't worry.
EFT is not a fun game.
This is at 80% render res. The one thing I notice is that looks bad. And I can tell it's a bit less sharpened than what I normally play as, because I have the 0.5 sharpen edition, but I have that off just for the sake of testing here. Jesus. The math formula and numbers, e.g. 4 res, take this times that, etc. Link. Let me. Hold on, wait. Does it say that? Oh, I closed it, and I closed that too. Shit. Hold on. There it is. They have, in the example, they don't have that many numbers plugged in. But you put that there. So you put your render resolution, divided by the display resolution, -1. And that's a log. So you log to that. And then your native bias. How do you get your native bias? Native LED bias. What value do you plug in there? Which DLSS should I use for Nvidia 2K gaming? K, L, or M? I prefer K the most right now. If you just want one that's going to be plug and play, I'd say K. That'll be more universal as well. It won't be as much of a performance hit in GPU bottleneck scenarios. Kevin Kirk, thank you for the follow. Your settings video is awesome. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. That took a hot minute to make. I'll tell you that much. 40-minute fucking video. Hey, this looks awesome. This looks really good. Don't look at the fog. Don't worry, I should do a challenge where I play Tarkov at abysmally low settings. Abysmally low upscaling. I already play worse enough. Okay. Let's switch to L here. See, L just isn't as stable. L just isn't. Look at the power lines there. When I'm standing still, it's fine, right? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. There we go. Alright, you see that? You see that? Okay. See when I start moving, it gets way less stable over there? Right on those power lines? This is preset L right now. Right? And you can put that shimmer towards, you know, you can picture that on trees and on other thin lines and objects. And now when this is preset M, which I'd argue suffers from the same issue. And now let me switch to preset K, which in my opinion, though it's not as fleshed out, suffers from the issue a lot less. And I don't think that's crazy to say. I don't think that's crazy to say. So again, like, this is preset K on these power lines here. And then this is L. Boom. Ooh, it's smooth. Oh, now it's not smooth. Now it's not smooth. And that's the difference. And that's what I think, like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just, my game's sharper. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you want you want that stability, because I know a lot of, like, competitive players say stuff like, oh, I want it to be crisp, I want it to be clear, I want it to be, I've got to reset the transform, hold on. There we go. I want it to be crisp, I want it to be clear, and I get that, but when you make it so crisp to the point where it's like almost over sharpened, you're going to have issues like that may distract you while you're playing the game. And that's part of trying to find the balance, right? And though I do like how preset L looks, it just, that sort of issue, max out LOD and lowest FOV real quick. I got you, bro. Wait, hold on. $110, $213. Fucking drop that shit. 71 FOV to begin with. Write that down. I can't. Welcome to Escape from Tarkov. Welcome. Hope you like it here. I'm sorry, did you want to play on a lower FOV? Fuck you. Okay? That's what I have to say to that, loser. You're gonna play at Quake Pro and you're gonna like it, okay? That's how you're gonna like it. You want your frames back, buddy? I'm sorry. I have to go back up. It's just insane. It's just insane. It's just fucking insane. It's just stuff like that. Like, you really cannot make it up. Like, you can't make it up. Let's go into another online raid real quick, y'all. And then I actually, if you guys are cool with it, I want to go to Gray Zone Warfare real quick, because I think showing it off in a more recent title, that's on a more recent engine, is going to showcase some more important stuff too. So we're gonna go over there, and I want to show some stuff over there too. On a way more GPU intensive title, I have to open a window behind me, or else I'm gonna start burned to death in here. I'm gonna become a fucking sweat ball. And I like warm weather, okay? But when it gets to 80 degrees, it's a little bit of a problem. Okay? That's a little bit of a problem in the building. Okay. Hold on now. Yeah. Oh shit. Did we lock it? Oh fuck, did it freeze? Oh shit. Oh no. Uh-oh. my god. Guys. Oh shit. Oh no. I know there's dust everywhere. Hey, my window won't open. Guys, my window won't open. Guys, I think it's frozen shut. Guys, that's not good. That's not good. Shit. Welcome to Canada. Yep. You didn't know I'm actually from Finland. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Do you lose anything when you go into practice raids? No, they're all offline. 80 is cute. It's going to be 115 here on Tuesday. So you're in Death Valley? Oh, you're in the Ring of Fire. Okay. Got it. No, you're actually probably just in Australia. You're probably just in Australia. Yep, I called it. There we go, yeah. Is this using quality? This is at 80% render res. So it's at like, for me, that's like 1150p or something like that. Converted to freedom units for your pleasure. I appreciate that. Thank you for putting that into something I'm gonna understand here. Let me try this window. There we go. Oh, that air is cold. Oh, that's cold. Oh, damn, it's about to... Oh, no. Something's gonna shatter. Something's gonna shatter from the fucking temperature change. That's the other way around, I think. Or is that with sound? No, that's my bad. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck the joke. Just throw it all out. How are you, Legend? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. Oh. There's a lot of snow outside. Okay. Lord have mercy. You know, now it really smells like snow too, because it's snowing right now outside, and like having my window open, I can like smell this, like I'm immersed. You know what I mean?
EFT is not a fun game.
I apologize, Wild. I prostate myself before the, and who says that? What are you doing to your prostate? What? Isn't it prostrate? Isn't it? What's that word? What? Not for free, dude. Whoa. Whoa there. What are we talking about? L&M are made for performance and ultra performance. Yes. But it doesn't mean they can't be used for these higher resolutions. And I mean, even I can actually set it to not be. Hey, this does look really good, by the way. But I mean, it does look really good. I'll be honest. I am running into some GPU limitations, though. This is also a problem. Not prostrate. Prostate means bow. Does it? Can we hold on? I'm googling prostate. Hold on. I'm getting gaslit. Prostate is not a verb. It is not a verb. It's Merriam-Webster, the meaning of a prostate is the gland. I'm getting gaslit. I'm getting fucking gaslit. Anyway, back to what we're actually doing, okay? Instead of talking about prostates, okay? The image stability on this is something that concerns me. Like, you see how much that, like, shimmers and stuff? If I switch over to... This is M, by the way, for comparison. Fairly close. This is K. See, K is just way more stable. See, and that's what I'm talking about. Prostration. Okay, I know what prostration is. That's prostrate. Prostrate. It's not to prostate. It has an R. It has an R there. It has an R there. Actually, someone wanted an excuse to talk about your prostate. Fucking apparently, man. What people will go through. You know, the lengths that people will go to, right? I love the art style of Tarkov. I like the detail of Tarkov. To me, how Tarkov looks as like a game is very generic. But like the how they use those generic tools is very good. I think it looks good. Anyway, 1 or 2 knuckle. Okay. Oh fuck. And there it is. And there it is. Okay. Can you say what? I don't know if I want to pronounce that. It might be like a slur in another language or something. Can NVIDIA Inspector handle switching between K balanced and performance? If I didn't have the custom resolution set, I could do that no problem. Yeah, but I have the custom resolution set right now. We can come back after this run and I can do that. I'm still on preset K, hold on. Boop. L does a much better job with the foliage, again. Like, this got significantly clearer. Let me just go out here again, I don't care if I get shots, whatever. Okay, so this is L. Look at the clarity inside the foliage here, if you can see it. There's M, right? There's F, which is the old CNN model. And then J and K, which is the new transform. So this is K, what I usually run. And look at how much you can see behind the bushes versus L. Okay. That is handled a lot better. Loading streets to see if I get the same thing with negative 2.5. Okay, yeah, let me know. It's where DLDSR comes in. Running 5760 by 3240 with LN performance. Got the looks of quality K performance with the old performance mode. Works amazing. Oh my god. That's where it gets crazy. But I do agree that that seems to be the meta with this. That seems like I would say that would be the meta with this. Comboing this with some DLDSR would work wonders. Finland dirty word. See, I knew it. I knew it. Mike Ike, the cat. I fucked that up so hard. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the follow. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Right now, I would say, if you're struggling to see through foliage, I think L is the move. Looks like to me. But that is the most intensive, and I would highly recommend being on at least a 40 series GPU to even attempt it. 30 and under, the performance impact is going to hurt you so bad. I don't think M is worth it, really. The stability is even worse on it. Anyone that heard your stream out of context would think that you're being autistic about the alphabet. See, the issue is actually my window is open right now, so I'm sure that, like, if there is anyone outside, they could totally hear what I'm talking about. So I was just screaming about prostate for about 10 minutes, and all that shit went right out the window. So, you know, it is what it is, right? sometimes shit happens, and you need to stand your ground even when you're on the center stage. Open window, how hot is it for you? Outside right now, it's like maybe 10 degrees. Inside my room, it was 79 degrees. So, yeah. I had to open a window or else, I should turn on my ceiling fan too. Wait, hold on. Get the air to rotate around in here. 1 second. Get the fan on. Boom. Hopefully it doesn't make too much noise. Also stay hydrated. You can tell that it is by the way that it is. You can tell that's how I should say my videos from now on. You can tell how it is because it is. You can tell it's better because it's better. Something. My opinion's right. You're wrong. I said so. So it's true. Bro, 79 is crazy. I usually keep it under 65 in my room. See, that's where I freeze to death. I'm really cold-blooded. That sounds like something like an edgy, like Sigma Wolf profile picture guy would say. That's not what I mean. I'm just very cold most of the time. So I do keep it a little bit warmer. But that's not what I choose to keep it at. Usually it's more like 72 degrees in my room, but the issue is I have 2 PCs running in my room right now, both right next to me, drawing about, let me see,
it's not a fun game.
Drawing about 400 watts of power right now, which is actually really good for a 2 PC setup, both running right now. Is actually pretty impressive. Zambino, thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, that's why. Clementine incel confirmed. Okay. Alright. Thanks. Alright. Chat, no, I'm not an incel, guys. You can't, actually, no, that's not true. I was gonna say, you can't be an incel if you're dating somebody. But I don't think that's true. There are definitely incels. There are definitely incels that are dating people still. And whoa, let me look at these. Hold on. So you guys remember Femboy Time true? Okay, not true. That's not true. Mods, clip that. That's not me saying I'm an no, that's not what I'm saying. Guys, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Can we get back to the subject? Can we circle back? All right. No, I'm not an incel femboy. Guys, I'm not an incel femboy. All right. I am 6'4". I'm not an incel femboy. I look like Coraline's dad. Okay. We're not circling back to anatomy. Look at the fucking Moira or whatever this was called. He's a giant incel femboy. That's just not true. That's just not true. That's not true. He's a Slenderman femboy. I know that is the last original sentence right there. Did you overclock or undervolt them? No, I haven't. Well, I do have a negative PBO offset on my 7000X3D. 6'4". That's 3 knuckles at least. What are they doing in Australia, man? What are they doing in Australia? I mean, it's just... Land Down Under has like a whole new meaning. Holy shit. 6'4" is like America hamburger. Do you want... Oh my god, I'll fucking... No, I'll pull it up. No, 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 I'll get it free. No, 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 no. Hold on. I got you. 6 foot 4 inches in metric. In fucking kilometers, alright? So 6'3" in kilometers, I'm actually 0.001 knot, and I'm kidding. Put in meters. I'm actually 1.93 meters tall. Okay? 193 centimeters. 1,930 millimeters. Would you like it in anything else? I can do it in yards. Would you like it in yards? Wait, I got that on the spot. I'm so European. Okay. Dude, I can't. I can't. Dude, oh my god, I'm feeling so European right now, man. I just nailed that. Damn. Can you do micron? You're 1.94 million micrometers. How many stash rows is that height? Oh. Clem is 1.67 kilowatts. So, why did you use 6.7? We're devolving. How many centimeters is 6'4"? 193. Man, does DLSS 4.5 make stuttering more or less? Unless if it's eating up on your VRAM, then more, but really shouldn't. Go back to your game, brother. Yeah, wrap it up. Wrap it up. What about that SMT option? I saw about 5 to 10% performance improvement with it on. Your mileage may vary, because it's very CPU dependent on if that's actually going to help you or not. But I'm on BRB screen. I do this for a living, everybody. I won't be here all week. Is preset L preferred? Preset only if you can run it. It's very intensive. It's very intensive. Clementine's the most proficient gamer ever. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. That is word on the street. Fuck. God damn it. There we go. Clem is leaving for the lactate again. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does leaving for the lactate mean? Is this like some, like, is this slang I don't know about? What is the cream? Don't start with the cream. Don't even fucking bring that up again. Don't bring that up again. Not again. We're not talking about fucking cream again. We're not doing it. I'm not even gonna engage. Do not engage. Do not engage. I have a 5080 with a 7000 X2D and an OLED. I have that too. Currently running DLDSR. Would you recommend it for my setup? You've got plenty of headroom, yeah. As long as you keep your GPU bound settings manageable, you've got plenty of headroom to run what you want, man. It's the I know it's the lactose-free version of milk. I know that. I'm not that stupid. I thought that, like, you were talking about... Never mind, man. I thought this was, like, a thing, like... I thought this was, like, some sort of insult. You know how, like, Ant Venom... shout out if you know Ant Venom. You know how, like, he did, like, a Soylent ad, and then everybody was like, oh my god, like, this guy's got Soylent, that's so, like, funny, and he was, like, really sad about it, and there was, like, a whole thing, like, whole drama about it. That felt like the same thing. That felt like an insult being like, dude, this fucking lactate user over here. This lactate drinker. Like, I felt like I was being, like insulted. Like, I was like... Oh, because I went on vacation. Okay. Got it. Okay. I see. No, I didn't gather that. That's my bad. Can you produce milk, guys? Let's not... No. Guys. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm tearing up. Oh, I'm tearing up. They're calling you a father. A milk-producing father. Guys, no, don't say that. Clem is a hunter and a gatherer? Are you calling him like a Neanderthal or something? Like a caveman? Did you know men can lactate if you milk their nipples enough? Guys, my window's open. My window's open, okay? My window is open and I have to read all these messages out loud. Can we... It's like 2 weeks straight of just stimulation, though, for a man to be... What are we doing? How do you know that? Toph, how do you know that? Why do you know that off the top of your head? Why do you know that off the top of your head? Why do you know that? Why do you know that? Why and how do you know that? Oh my god. Well, don't milk them by the window, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube chat. I missed you. You skipped what you're trying to show us for Twitch tonight. We'll get back to it. It's gonna be on Gray Zone. We'll go there in a second. My god. My god. Oh, we have 3 minutes. Oh fuck. Did you test lossless scaling after you made a video about it? Test what in lossless scaling? Would you want me to test the new version that came out? Did that come out after I made the video? I don't remember. I have 8 GB of VRM GPU. Do you recommend to use DLSS? For better image quality, you can. Just make sure your texture quality is in check. The frame gen? I made that video about the frame gen. Too busy talking about milking to remember he had to extract. Guys, I'm not. We got up, bro. Oh, man. The FrameGen 3.1 came out, and it's crazy. I use it sometimes for YouTube videos, actually, and I think it is better, right? My commentary about it, though, still basically applies, you know? Too busy performing the mill. Okay. Oh god. What have I done? What have I done? Optimal milking video, guys. Oh my god. My whole r/AMA. My Twitch chat is obsessed with milking. What do I do? This week on Clem questions why he started streaming. Wild, I don't know what it is either, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I have 0 input. It's not 0, but it's not. What's your base FPS? Like, it's just not noticeable enough. It's still definitely there, though. And that's part of the issue, you know what I mean? Also, you know, after that whole escapade about, you know, prostates and milking and stuff like that, I just want to point out, if you're on the YouTube stream, make sure to go ahead and like the YouTube stream. It really helps a lot in pushing it out to more, you know, more of you guys. I also have a Discord where we talk a little bit less about milking and more about performance and optimization on a variety of different titles. So if you need help or if you want some guides, written guides, we have some stuff there. Make sure you join that too. It is not the milking Discord. Nope. No, it's not. Did I join as you're leaving again? No, you didn't. We're good. We're still gonna be here for a little bit. You're okay. You didn't miss it this time. Oh god. Base NPS, milk percent, guys. QNail, your QNI, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Lord have mercy. Can we, alright. Yeah. I just lost all my train of thought, all of my, let's lock back in. Breathe in. I just breathed out as I breathed in. Let's try it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. There you go. Okay. We're all relaxed. We're back. Okay. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to take you all a little... And I'm spent. Full stop. What does that mean? I'm going to take you guys on a field trip. Field trip! Yay! We're going to Gray Zone for a second because I want to show something on there real quick. So stay tuned, okay? We'll be back for Tarkov, okay? We're going to be back. Alright, don't worry about it. Milk zone. Come on, y'all. First the cream, now the milk. Can we stop talking about... Why do things in this chat keep looping back to something about dairy? Why does it keep going back to dairy? Why does it keep going back to dairy? You're the milkman. Why do I have to be the milkman? Why are you crying? Clem does it in leaders. He has a... What are we talking about? Whoa. What are we... What are we talking... What do I do in... Whoa. The man with the milk. Why do I have to be the man with the milk? The only reason I don't use DLSS is because the blur with mess in the scopes. That's fixed with the new presets if you can run them. I have a genuine question. Does your prostate have anything to do with milk product? I gotta stop. I gotta... I'm just gonna take a drink. Oh, man. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. Like, it's bad. Golly. Okay. Have you noticed the RAM cleaner and physical core selection is linked? When I turn on, off, both turn... That's not how that's supposed to work. That is not how that's supposed to work. Alright, let's hop in real quick. Clem becomes an alcoholic because of chat. I have a whole bottle of fucking Malibu sitting in my closet right now. Not in my closet, in my pantry. That's the word. Okay. Malibu truthers. Malibu truthers, no. Which preset do you use? I typically use K. It depends on the game if you want to use L or M. Can I? Okay, that works. So the issue that I have, right? I've got... Okay. Anyway. I don't know if y'all heard that guy. He's got the shits for days. So... Name right here. I want to see the difference here in between how the presets handle... Oh. Oh, God. There we go. So let me switch back Oh, I did the... No, it's not the right one. Shit. Hold on, I gotta fix it for Gray Zone. Hold on. I have a RTX 5090 card. What CPU should I choose? And I thought that was a misspell. I thought you just hit the wrong key. I actually I genuinely thought that like maybe you just, you know, like just accidentally hit the wrong thing, and you know that happens, right? And so I just... It just... I have a loss for words, you know, at this point. Have a good time. You have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And we'll see you soon, brother. Watch this back up. This should work now. Oh, I didn't apply the glom. I'm not glomming it. Will it still work? Hopefully it still works. We'll find out. Alright, it's finally cooling down, guys. Don't worry, it's only 76 degrees, okay? It's only 76 degrees now. Okay, that did work. Good. Let's hop back in. And what I want to show really is the foliage. You're like close to boiling all the time. I know. I know. It's finally cooling down. Is your background a dude lying in milk? I didn't really realize that till you said it. It's really just unfortunate that happened. You know. Okay. What are you using to switch your presets? I'm using the DLSS Global Override mode. It's a separate app that I had to install, and then I got the DLSS Dev SDK for the latest version of DLSS, so that it comes with like the troubleshooting tools, so you can do like fancy stuff. Excuse me, like this. Ooh, oh, I can see the motion vectors. Ooh, ain't that cool? Ooh, there's the helicopter. Ooh, look at it go. Oh, motion vectors here too. Whoa, depth, that's quite bright. Jitter, whoa, exposure. Oh my god, that's a terrible sip. What is that? Oh my god. I always had a bad feeling about Nvidia. I just never put it together. Wow. 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 I have no words. There is no way that they made that the exposure test. There is no way that they made that the exposure test. What was that? What was that? Get this shit off my screen, man. Oh my god. Can we put Subway servers on here? I don't have a video. Hold on, I don't have, shit. I don't got nothing. What is this? Stroke? Why is there a stroke? There's a stroke option as a source. In my OBS, I can't make this shit up. I swear I'm not making this shit up. I swear that's not me making it up. What's happening? Okay. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it, everybody. Hold on. Let me go. God damn it. Let me go to crouch. Let me just unbind this real quick. What? There we go. Okay. Now it's number 9 on my numpad to crouch. Perfect. Okay. Chat reflects the streamer. That's not true. I don't think that's true. Don't pin this on me. Don't pin this on me. Okay. This is preset K here. Oh, I gotta turn off the sharpness too in this game. I forgot there is some sharpness still applied. Oh, I did. Good. Okay. This is preset K with no sharpness, alright? Preset L. Preset M. And then this is the old CNN model. J. K. Let me take a screenshot again, so... Oop, wrong button. L. And M. Don't stroke it. Wait, out of... anyway, okay, hold on. Out of M and L, which one would be the easier to run on the GPU? M is the easier to run on the GPU. I can show you the different performance values in a second. This is DLAA, mind you. People say Tarkov runs bad. Yeah, you know. Let me find where these are stored real quick. I don't want to hear a word about... Wait, where are these? Oh, they're in here. Okay. Open up iCat. Skadoosh. Boom. Bam. Okay. Boom. High quality screenshots. And we got KLM. Boom. Alright. Let's take a look here. So this is going to be even harder to just look at with a single image because it's going to be hard to see the stability, and that's really important, especially when we're talking about gray zone, because there is a absolute fuck ton of folders. I just read that message in chat about the cream folders. A shit ton of foliage. God damn it, man. Hold it together. DM free for you? What are we talking about? Okay, dude, god damn it, man. I can't. Hold on, I gotta adjust something with my window, man. You see, this is what y'all do, man. Ugh. Can't take anything serious. Can't have nothing nice in this house. Golly. Ah. So I can set preset M in the inspector and then use the in-game quality presets to change? Yes. Yes, you can. And I will show that off here in a minute. Trying to look sort of at some of the closer foliage here. Let's see if we can see any differences. It's really hard to actually pixel peep them, surprisingly. Even though, from a distance, it did actually look a good bit different. Let's check the power lines. The power lines are more put together. You can see like there's some speckling here, right? You can see that, like they're not fully put together. And this is at native, by the way. This is just using DLAA, so using DLSS as an anti-aliasing solution. And these cables look a lot more put together over here than they do here. So that is one good thing that this new preset is doing. How does this barbed wire look? Barbed wire definitely looks more defined. Not by that much, but definitely does. How's the hand looking? This is really close to the camera, so we're probably not going to see anything crazy here. Texture on the ground. Looks fine. That's why we can't have nice things. I find using TAA, but DSR upscaled to 4K keeps GPU usage high, which helps with stutters and the clarity. Well, it's not helping with the stutters per se, but you're just at a more consistent frame rate. You could always frame cap too if you wanted to, but how's this look? Roughly the same. How these boxes look. I feel like the foliage is a bit more defined here. Kind of hard to say, though. What I want to do is let's actually fly out. And this is without any LOD bias change, by the way. And I also want to point out... Let me switch back to L again. It's incredibly intensive to run this as a native, run this at native, I should say. I just sprained my fucking leg. I sprained both my legs. God damn it. I can't do anything right. Oh my god. Holy shit. M and L have way more sharpness though, yeah. Well, I want to show you guys the main artifact, the main issue here. Let me pull it up real quick. Not enough milk, weak bones, not enough calcium. My auto exposure is off by default. How do I change that? It'll be forced on when you use L and M. So if it's off for K, don't worry, that's intended. Oh, there's a lot of fighting. Shit. I need to find a place that, like, nobody's at. Nobody's at fucking Foxtrot 3.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
Raven en route to base camp. Thanks, Raven.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
Gotta sell some stuff. I forgot to sell stuff the last time I was on. Wait, I don't need to sell to Artisan. Turncode, buddy. Take all my shit, I don't care. There we go. I gotta admit, the game looks fantastic, though. It's just the performance that's dog shit. Holy shit, Clem, found you on a YouTube short. If this is a video of milk being poured, I'm gonna be pissed off. What do you send me on Discord? Homelander's only weakness? If this is the clip of him... Oh god, it's the... No, it's the... Ugh! No, man. Why did I click that? Why did I click that? Why did I think that was gonna go any different? I'm glad I did not show that on stream. My god, dude. Oh god, dude. Only on this stream, y'all. Also, I just want to point out while we're going over here, you see the like, there's way less ghosting on preset L as well. Seems like, but you can see the slight halo around my gun, like my pistol, as we're flying through the foliage here. Looks fantastic though. And let me just, this is preset K for comparison. You can see a bit more of a halo around my hand, right? So again, preset K, L. You may not want to look in general chat. I'm looking in general chat. Is that an enemy helicopter?
Move out!
Okay. Yeah. What's in general chat? Milk. We need milk. Yummers. A guy covered in milk. Guys, we're not getting a milk emote. Don't start with that. Don't start with that. We're not making like the first new emote in years of fucking milk. We're not making it milk. It can't be milk. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Damn, Tarkov store has changed a lot. This was to showcase something about DLSS, I swear. I swear it's... This is actually a new update. This is the Scav Life DLC right here. Where's the... Oh, can I use this field? No, this isn't the right sort of grain. Oh, I gotta walk south. We're going on a little bit of a hike, guys. I think I can I change, I actually could change the thumbnail of the stream briefly. Just that people aren't like freaking out when they join, they're like, what the fuck is this? Hold on. Just remind me to change it before I get back, because it's not all been gray zone. There we go. Shit, I forgot. What galaxy are, what timeline are we in? Milk time will not get me thousands of subs. We're not doing the milk in time. We're not doing that. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's milk, it's not milk in time. No. 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 I want to see the debug stuff. Oh, that's the base image. Without any of the anti-aliasing. It's harder to see. Wait. Hold on. Oh. Here it is. Here's that native image, baby. Y'all don't want anything, huh? You don't want any anti-aliasing, huh? You like when it's no anti-aliasing. Well, this is what you get. This is what you get. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? It's beautiful. This is not this is native 1440p right here. It's just no anti-aliasing. Yeah, this is what r/fuck TAA loves. They're like, this is awesome. Sorry, they just don't worry about all that.
Contact. Argos is under attack.
Okay. And I'm head over heels. Why do I have that stuck in my head? That's what I was gonna do. I think this is a field that might work. It's a fucking cult, yeah. You mentioned DLSS and they're like, oh, what the fuck? Oh, why are you using that shitty ass fucking upscaling's awful. I want it to run in real native. Oh, I've got to fight. Are you kidding me? I can't crouch. I'm running at like 50 FPS.
All units, Argos has been lost.
Oh my god. Like, dude. I'm putting round after round in your chest, man. You're just taking it. Why did that... Oh. Peekaboo. 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 You know, that's clean. That's, you know what? Hey. I wouldn't notice if there was some more foliage blocking that. My binds are all fucked up. If I die, that's the excuse I'm gonna give, which is true. I don't have a crouch button right now. Okay. This might be more... This also isn't really the field that shows it. Let me... Hold on, wait. Oh, it does. Okay. So this is the old CNN model. Let's find a place where we can sort of tuck in and look at this more clearly. Hopefully I don't get shot from there. Are we good? No, you're probably gonna kill me. Okay. So I want you to pay attention to, like, some of the foliage here. I was able to showcase it a little bit. It's a little bit unstable in motion. It was a lot worse when I was checking in a different field. I could probably try to go there. There was just a lot of fighting over by this one, but... we should probably go back. Fuck. God damn it. Let's try to go back. I know the field that it is, so why don't we just go over there? There is a lot of... Wait, go back to L. Hold on. L is definitely more stable and sharper. M is ass, though. You see... Okay, there it is. Okay. So you see that? In the distance over there? That line of flickering pixels way in the distance. If you're on mobile, you can pinch to try to see it over there in the distance. It's kind of flickering in and out right there. That is what I thought the new model was going to do. And you can see K is pretty stable there. And L is also pretty stable there, but M sort of fucks up. Hit us with the zoom, I got you. Oh, wrong thing. Hold on. Fuck. There you go. Okay. That. You see that? You see that happening right there? That's what I'm talking about. But it was like way bigger. We're going to find like a different field where it's much more apparent. That is part of the issue that I sort of see in Tarkov. It's like the same... I know, I should totally do that. I should totally do that. I could do that right now, probably. Hold on. Fuck it. Hold on. Ah. Wait. Technical difficulties. Duplicate scene. Live zoom. Oh, fuck. I just got rid of the scene. Oh, shit. I got it. Hold on. Transform. Reset. Hey. Ooh. That's pretty smooth, huh? Damn. It is a little low on the FPS here, but we're running it native, so it checks out. So you can see... That's unstable over there. When I'm moving around, you can kind of see it's even worse. Now we're going to switch. This is preset M. We're going to switch over to preset K. This is the old transformer model, Generation 1 transformer model here. Does a great job overall with making sure that's stable. And then, this is L. It still has a little bit of that flickering issue. But well, depends on the angle, looks like. Again, let's go to that. Let's go to that that bigger whatchamacallit. You know what I mean? That bigger field over here by Charlie 1. 3 minutes on the exfil. I do not have the attention span for that. Are you kidding me? Shit. Anybody got Temple Run? You guys want to check out quality or run over there? Let's go to DLSS quality. Oh. Hold on, I got text. Oh, we're good. Okay. We're good. Ugh. DLSS on quality. Apply. Boom. There we go. Yep, and now I'm going to be banned for that wild spraps. Spraps. Oh yeah, see the field is a lot less stable there. We're gonna go to a better place to see that though. See, now this feels a lot better to play, but you're not getting nearly the same, like, image stability, right? Mid-gray. What does this do? Oh. Ah! Nothing, I guess. Oh, look at that. Look at that in the distance. Hold on. See what I mean? The preset L. Preset K. It's there for both. L does make it a bit more apparent, though. It's so pretty. God, this game's so pretty. God. God damn. Maybe a negative... That's what I want to test, is a negative LD bias help this. We'll find out. We're gonna go find a place at Charlie 1, because that's a lot quicker of a fly-in. What game is this? This is Grey Zone Warfare. I don't know if you heard about it. Back when the Unheard Edition stuff came up, but it's a great game. Love this game. Did he say if 4.5 DLSS is worth it or not? Only if you have a modern GPU like 40 or 50 series would I even consider it. Hey, Clem got his dream build? Are you talking about the gun or my computer? You're talking about... I can't tell if you're calling me poor for my build of my gun right now, or you're talking about the PC, okay. Yeah, I love my computer, man. I love my PC. Does well.
Landing, get in, go!
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna jump right into the blades. No, kidding.
Get ready, we're moving
There we go. It does well apart from Gray Zone Warfare, EFT. I don't know if you remember, but when you helped me with my PC, you said it was your dream build. This, yeah. Oh, you're talking about yours. I thought you were talking about mine. I'm like, mine is my dream build, yeah. But you got yours, that's good. I forgot that was a little while ago, but I do remember that. This game's performance is dog shit. I'm running a very intensive DLSS preset right now too. I've got like mostly high to epic settings. Like I'm pushing things with this. I'm being pretty aggressive. Okay. I've been recording for the past 40 minutes and I didn't realize it. Well, that's my bad. Okay. Cool. Let's find a little place to hide right here. This was it. This was the place. Can I still see it down here? Oh, yeah. See this? This is what I was talking about. Let's zoom in. Enhance. Look at that. Looks like you got like mold like creeping over the fucking field coming at you. Let's go back to the beginning. So this is preset F. This is the old CNN model. Okay. This is meant for ultra performance though, so this, you know, but still. This is preset J. This was preset K, which is the one that I usually ran. This is preset L, which is the new model meant for ultra performance. And this is preset M, which is meant for performance. None of them really do a good job. I would say L is probably the clearest of the bunch though. But I have no idea why this happens, which is why I'm going to probably do the negative LOD bias thing. And see if that helps. So we'll just give it a go. We'll just throw a value in there and we'll see see what happens. We'll do like negative 1.25. That might be a bit too aggressive, but let's fly back to base.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
No, that's all right. I guess I'll just I'll just hike it. I'll just hike it. Let's go to let's use just that because people want to see this too. Let's go to performance mode and use preset M as it's intended. Okay, so here's preset M on performance mode as it was intended. Okay. See, there's a lot of issues with this field right here. It does not know what the hell to do with that. Preset M is meant for milk. Oh god. Really unfortunate with my 7800 XT due to not having the DLSS option. You still have FSR in this game though. You got FSR and you got the frame show. Oh my god. I mean, this is running fine, but holy shit. Holy flicker, Batman. Going insane. We're almost back. And then I can log out over here and then force the negative LOD bias and try it again. Can I see what's happening? Hold on, wait. There's nothing even being shown there. What does it look like without any anti-aliasing? I'm curious. Oh my god. Oh my god. No wonder it's having a hard time. Holy shit. This is how... This is the way it's meant to be played. This is like... Yeah, I'm back in the 80s. Yeah, this is heat. This is how it's meant to be played. This is kind of a... Hey, this is kind of like an artistic choice, you know what I mean? Okay, so 4.5 is worth it for EFT. If you have the performance to spare... Yeah... It's going to be a bit unstable. What model is best for it? L. I would say L. L's the best. I don't know if I will still run it just because it's a bit too sharp for me, but yeah. Alright, let me get rid of this. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's force the negative LOD bias and then try it again. Close this. We go back to this. Boom. Let's go to Video Profile Inspector. Gray zone. Gray zone. Scroll down to the LOD bias. Let's change this to negative. Let's just try negative 1.25. Let's do the same thing. I mean, it's not the same resolution, but screw it. Let's just be really aggressive with it and see if we get any issues. With that issue we were having, though, I think it's going to get worse with this option. But still, let's just give it a go. Let's experiment. Oh my god, I forgot Gray Zone has problems actually closing. Oh. I'm on the 3060. What would be the best for my GPU? A preset K. Preset K. Task Manager is not going to close Gray Zone, by the way. Hold on. Please let me close it. Please, I beg you. Oh my god, here we go. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Fuck. Here we go. Now let me try this. Also sorry for whistling in the mic there. Actual malware. It didn't start doing this till the most recent update. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. It could be me. Wait, what? For EFT, it's interesting. K for overall quality and performance, but scopes are, yeah. Then L and M fix the scope issue, but it runs worse and has more flickering, yeah. Bro got milk on the mind. Milk, they've been talking, there's been nothing but milk. It has been milk. Milk is everywhere. It's in my Discord. Pause. It's in... They've been talking about it for the past, like, 40 minutes. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, brother. Yeah, of course. You may not have sufficient rights to terminate it. I own you. I own you. I demand you to cease. My God. So you know what I gotta do? I have to exit Steam. It's gonna wait for the game to shut down. It's not gonna shut down. And then Steam's gonna close. Clem owns some, not like that. Guys, why are we so, what's the freaky, why is it like Freaky Sunday? You don't own anything and you are happy. Yes, exactly. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. It's still in my task manager. It's still there. We're just not going to talk about it? Oh my God. Oh, and it launches. So, okay. Alright, I should ask the devs about that. I literally have a straight direct line to talk to them about this shit. I don't know why I don't know why I'm not just like, I should just type in their Discord and ask. Lordy. Okay. So we got negative LOD bias. Things look interesting. I'm gonna load in, and while I'm loading in, I'm gonna go pee. So don't leave, don't go anywhere. If you need anything, type ! Discord, join the Discord if you need some help with performance issues. And make sure you like, subscribe, and follow it, whatever. I will be right back because I need to pee pretty bad. And then we're going to test this real quick. Alright? 1 second. I see that clip. I see the Milkman clip. I see it. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. How y'all doing? Having a great night? You having a good night? Whoa. Oh wait, performance is higher because, never mind. Never mind. Why is your YouTube screen name an anagram of meat and milk? No, it's not. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Preset K. And there's preset L again.
Nobody wants to hear this.
He's talking in my ear over there. Did you see that? Let me fly over to Charlie 1 again. This is the same server.
Air and heading to base camp.
Dude, I'm fucking crying right now. What happened? What happened? Oh, milk me pop. It doesn't stop, bro. We can't make this all about milk and cream and all this other shit, okay? We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't. We cannot. We cannot. Also, it's finally dropped down to about 72 degrees in here, by the way, chat. I don't know if you guys are proud of me, but it actually cooled down. You can't... I mean, he's right about the anagram, though. I know. I know he is. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. Every time I click into my server, the first thing that comes up is fucking Milkman. Lord have mercy. Milking every frame, huh? We're not making that the catchphrase. Don't do it. We're not making that the catchphrase, man. Lord. Jesus, dude. I gotta end this stream soon, man. I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta run. I gotta run. I need to run for the hills. I'm not seeing your 0.1% skim. We're not calling 0.1% skim lows. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
On station and ready to pick you up.
Let's see how this looks.
Strap in, we're heading out.
Oh, I'm strapping in.
Approaching the LZ. 30.
You can hear his creamy keycaps. I have nowhere to type. Whole lows when. Oh, we just teleported. Hey, so far this looks very good. We'll see how it holds up here, though. This is the ultimate test.
Move out.
Ain't looking good. No, no. It's not looking good. Hey, Noongo, if you're still in the chat, do you know what could be causing this? This wonderful thing? I've been trying to troubleshoot why it's doing this. Hold on. Grass-fed, all natural grass-fed lows. And that's DLAA. Look at the, oh, look at DLAA. It happens without DLSS, but not as bad. You want to see it without DLSS? Hold on. That's it without DLSS. That's native without any anti-aliasing. It's trying its best. And I was trying to figure out, like, oh, what could I do to maybe try to fix that the best I could, but I'm like, yeah, basically. And I was trying to find ways of maybe stopping that from that. Let me look at the settings real quick. Hold on, wait. Nope, that does that too. On all of them, it still happens. I forgot about that. Hold on, I have to close my window. I had to close my window because people were walking outside my window. I didn't want to hear them screaming, or hear me screaming. That's what it was. It's the global illumination, but then the foliage and everything looks a lot worse. I remember that. I forgot about that. Hold on. Alright, let's switch back. Hold on. This is preset L now. The screen, I mean, for me. I mean, for me, there is no screaming entity. Everybody stay calm. Ooh. Also, I don't know for sure what I did, but I fixed preset M for Tarkov. Oh, wow. That was easy. That was quick. What did you do? Alright, so this is I'm gonna zoom in for this, just so you guys can see the foliage here, okay? So, this is preset L. This is preset M. Now we're gonna go backward. Oh, I fucked up the overlay, there we go. This is preset F. And then J and K. So now we're at K. And then we go from K to L. Also, I'm sorry if you hear the scraping. That's just shoveling right outside my door. So I probably have to go soon because I need to help shovel shit. And I said I was going to, and like right about now. So, but this does look really good. This looks fantastic, actually.
Atlas is secured and fully under our control.
Absolutely no flickering whatsoever anymore. I wonder. I guess the foliage just can't handle having the global illumination applied. JFK, MLK, the letters, Mason, what do they mean? Oh wow, this looks good. What if I go to quality? Is it still gonna look as good? Let me lower the upscaling now. I mean, L is made for ultra performance. Fuck it, ultra performance L. Here we go. Dare I say this doesn't look that bad? That said, Reflex is off, low latency is still on in MVPI, 99% custom res with preset M and TA on in game with DLSS. Oh. Huh. Interesting. That's M. F. J. K. This is K? On ultra performance versus L. Oh, wow. Wait, what's the performance like? Hold on. Performance is near identical. Because DLSS is supposed to use TA motion vectors but replace the rendering pass. I forgot about that. I didn't remember that. But I suspect BSG coded like shit, so we have to actually leave TA on to have it run properly. That you're gonna have to send me that so I can look at that too, because holy shit, bro. What the hell? Alright, now DLSS performance. I'm gonna do DLSS performance and then check how M looks. L versus M. It's a little bit lighter. F. J. K. It's not K now. Interesting. I mean, in this situation, now all the artifacts are gone, this looks fantastic. No, let me go to quality. Upscaling. Like, this looks great. F, J, K, L. I might even go with M in this case, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh. That fucks with the fog a little bit. That's kind of a weird bug. Let's go to L, see, does that happen there too? Yeah, it does. In other ones? Yeah, it still does. Okay, it's just a little interesting issue there. All that grass and not a goat in sight. I'm gonna walk for a little bit just with this. And let me go to preset L, because that's the more intensive one. So again, preset K here, let me just check the FPS hit. We're sitting at 96, 97. That wasn't the bit. Go to L. Oof. L's a decent hit down. And M is pretty close. M gets you a little bit back, though. M might be the way to go. Preset M also handle color and lighting better, just to remind again. Yeah. I remember that. It does seem to be handling it a little bit better. Now that still happens, and that to be clear, that is from Unreal Engine. That is not from DLSS doing that. That's an issue with the global illumination. Now like this, if I did this and then just added a little bit of sharpness to this, like quality upscaling, just add back my like 5 or 10 sharpness to this. Oh, that's a bit too much. There we go. I typically ran at 10. Like, this is entirely playable. And again, I want to see actually, what's the performance difference between this right here, so preset M on quality, versus preset K but on DLAA? Because K you get a little bit of headroom back, not that much. I think DLAA is still going to run significantly worse. Yes, it will. Not by as much as you'd think, though. Clementine situation is crazy. And see, running L with DLAA just is not really feasible with my current settings. Though it looks really good. M gets you a little bit more headroom, but man, this looks good, though. I mean, like, this looks so good. I don't even know if it's coming through on compression, how good all this shit looks. Let me zoom out a little bit for you guys. And let me get rid of the FPS counter. It's still up in the top right, though, if you want it. L, yeah, I did see a little bit. It was still a little noticeable, but again, like I said, L has a lot more of like a tighter ghost. You know what I'm saying? Like the ghost stays much closer. The trail is a lot closer to the moving object in L. Clem, I regret to inform you that your stream has been hijacked by Big Dairy's agenda. I fucking knew it, man. I knew this day would come. God damn it. I could totally play it like this. Or, if we want to get really crazy, run DLSS quality, frame gen, which I have also overlaid with the latest version of frame gen. Oh my god. I mean, this is kind of nice. This is pretty nice. Let me lower. We could go a little crazy. Let me see if it like breaks. Let me start to see if I can see any artifact. Let's go to performance, which M is intended for performance. So we're at 720p with frame gen, which is a little bit of sharpness applied. Goddamn. Goddamn. There's a lot of flickering in the distance of the lights, but again, that's an Unreal Engine 5 thing. With Gray Zone, that's part of the global illumination. That's not an artifact from this. I see some things are shimmering, but that's also partially from the lighting again. I can see some of the grass is flickering a little bit. But man, I mean, this is playable. Like, this looks good enough to be playable. Whereas, like, if I was on some of the old presets, it would be way too smudgy for me right here to be playable. Even, I mean, K is still a little bit too smudgy at performance, but M just, like, steps up that clarity a little bit more, and I think makes it usable. Oh, wow. Very impressive. Let me try just balance. Let me up the internal res just a little bit here. With frame gen, we're getting about 150 FPS, 145 to 150, so that's roughly 75 base FPS here in this scene. And I think once you start to get past that, like, that's where, like, frame gen starts to feel like, okay, this is usable enough, you know what I mean? Especially for a game like Gray Zone, where you're not constantly, like, hopping around like Tarkov. You're more, like, clearing corners and stuff like that. You're not, like, sprinting around and, like, doing weird side peeks and stuff like that all the time, you know what I mean? Unless you play Gray Zone like that, then sure. Yeah, this is, I might actually fucking, I might run it like this. I might, I mean, not with frame gen. I think I'll probably run quality and then get rid of the frame gen. And then I might lower some settings there, but there are some things I could probably turn down, like epic or effects quality here. But yeah, this is nice. Man, okay. This is what it's intended for. You see what I mean? Before we had all that like foliage flickering and stuff from the global illumination. Now that that's all gone, shit. Like, this is way cleaner. This is much better. And again, that's why, like, it's very game dependent. That's what that's why I brought us here in the first place, was just to say that this is extremely game dependent. Some games are going to really like, you're going to really like this. You're going to really like the implementation. But on some games, it may be a bit too distracting, right? Or it might be a bit too sharp, or you might have to, you know, do a bit more tuning with it internally, which might make it not worth it for the majority of users anyway, right? You're gonna make a vid on these settings? I'll probably make a 4.5 vid just to detail my thoughts and stuff. I'll try to this week. I've got a lot of stuff going on this week, but I'll try to put something together. Even if it's just a video of me like talking about examples and things like that, just to showcase it. And then we'll see what people think. I kind of don't like sometimes having videos where I just like sort of put my opinion out there, but I feel like with this, you know, we're getting to a point where it's more like subjective. There's more like, you have like you have trade-offs, right? And so I feel like it's much better in a video if I just, you know, talk about it, show examples, and yeah, I probably won't show how to do the dev version in that video, but I could. I just don't want people to make mistakes and then constantly come in the Discord and everybody have to try to tell them how to do it. And maybe we'll save that for a separate video if I do that. It's not hard. But you know, I also really wish I could run ultra quality just to help with some of the flickering lights and stuff in the distance. That's why I tended to run DLAA with preset K, was because when you go to lower internal resolutions, the global illumination just actually fucks. Like, it just starts going fucking crazy. But yeah, I'll probably end the stream right here. I gotta get moving. I gotta shovel some snow outside. If you did like it, make sure you hit the like button down below, all that usual stuff. Join the Discord if you haven't already. We're over 4,000 members strong in there. So make sure you do join that. That is the place to be. I gotta start being more active in there again. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. I'll be back. I'll be in and out of there. You know how it is. Hopefully another video this week. I need to start posting some more stuff. But I'm also focusing on college a lot too, so don't expect a lot of content from me until this summer. But I will be making, whenever Gray Zone gets this update in the next coming months, I will be making another Gray Zone settings guide for the new wipe for Gray Zone. I'll be making a marathon settings guide when that comes out on the 5th of March. I'm gonna be all over that shit. Yeah, if there's other stuff in Tarkov that's short enough and easy enough for me to cover, I'll be there too. So, I stay away from the Discord because of the milk. Yeah, I stay far away from the milk, as far away as humanly possible, as much as I can. Don't do school. Stay in drugs. Get 8 hours of milk. Hey, is it worth it to play Gray Zone again? I like Gray Zone Warfare a lot. It's just, if you're trying to get into it, know that a wipe is probably coming in the next 2 months. So if you want to just use this as a time to try to figure stuff out and experiment and just try out the game, you can. Just make sure you have a beefy enough graphics card and, well, system in general to run it, because it is fairly intensive. Though they've been working on that. They've been making really good strides on that. Anyway, I gotta get outside. I got a shovel. So my family doesn't slip and fall down a flight of stairs. So, thanks for watching. As always, join the Discord, and I'll see you all very soon. Alright? Maybe video this week, if I'm not a lazy bastard. Touch snowy grass. Sadly, I do. I hope I don't freeze to death out there, because I'm cold-blooded as shit. That sounds edgy as hell. I mean, like, literally, I'm cold. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all. Have a great night. With that setup, Altair, you're good. You're good, 1,000%. 1,000%, man. Alright, I'll see y'all.